We often hear that belief brings us what we desire. Simply put, everything in our lives, good or bad, favorable or unfavorable, is conveyed to the universe through our thoughts, and the universe responds to us through the law of attraction. If you've read The Secret by Rhonda Byrne or The Law of Attraction by Esther and Jerry Hicks, then you'll know about the universe's greatest power, the law of attraction. From ancient times until now, many great individuals, famous and successful people around the world, have utilized this secret to attract health, wealth, happiness, and all good things into their lives. But why do so many of us still fail to apply it and feel that the law of attraction isn't effective? The most crucial reason is that we haven't yet mastered our own thoughts. So, who or what is behind manipulating our thoughts without us even realizing it? It's the subconscious mind. That's why people say the subconscious mind possesses immense power, yet it can also be incredibly daunting. In today's video, Pet Version will share how we can change our subconscious mind and master our own destiny. First and foremost, we must understand the laws of the universe. We need to grasp the law of sowing and reaping. Whatever thoughts you sow, you will reap the corresponding results. The laws of the universe are incredibly simple, so why do most people fail to achieve what they want? It's because they constantly focus and think about what they don't have. Imagine your brain as the soil, your thoughts as seeds, your actions as watering, and your emotions as the sun. If you plant any seed in your mind, simultaneously feeling that you already possess it, and then plan, commit, and strive until the very end, that desire will ultimately manifest in your life. Everything in the universe is energy, and we ourselves are energy. All energy attracts at the same frequency. You cannot emit negative energy and expect to achieve a positive outcome. Similarly, you cannot plant thoughts of failure in your soil and hope to harvest success. If you constantly think about what you don't want, or what makes you fearful and anxious, then according to the law of sowing and reaping, the universe will cause those thoughts to germinate and become unpleasant realities in your life. Always remember this one phrase: your life is what you think. This statement will always remind you to immediately shift your thoughts to a positive frequency. Both sowing and reaping take time. Planting good desires in your mind is no different. We shouldn't rush things and become disheartened. Instead, trust, affirm, and persevere until the very end. The process by which the universe transforms your thoughts into reality is, in fact, the process of your own growth and development. Once your desires enter your subconscious mind, it will prompt you to think of things you've never considered before and immediately drive you to take action towards success. So, how do you plant good thoughts and reap good things? The only way is to master your own subconscious mind. Whether you believe it or not, the world around us is constantly trying to brainwash you. They are always seeking ways to penetrate our subconscious. If we don't operate our own subconscious, someone else will do it for us. Media, advertising, and ideologues are all trying to brainwash us. This is precisely why billions of dollars are invested annually in advertising, simply to infiltrate the consumer's subconscious. Once these ideas become part of the subconscious belief system, we are highly susceptible to being controlled without even realizing it. Your subconscious mind is extremely powerful, but also vulnerable to attack and penetration. Therefore, to master your subconscious, you must brainwash yourself and understand its true nature. So, let's now explore the 7 core principles of the subconscious mind. First, the subconscious mind always records everything you see and hear, even information you're not consciously aware of. For example, if you turn on the TV and fall asleep, your subconscious can still hear everything playing on the TV. Second, the subconscious mind records all your memories and life experiences, storing all these events as mental movies and images. Therefore, you need to know exactly what you truly desire. Only when you clearly know what you want and what genuinely gives your life meaning can you make the right choices. These right choices will lead to positive experiences, and these positive experiences will powerfully influence your subconscious, making it obedient to your will. Third, the subconscious mind doesn't hear the word no or not. If you say, "I don't smoke anymore," what your subconscious receives is just the image of a cigarette. Therefore, it will cause you to continue to struggle with quitting smoking. Fourth, the subconscious mind cannot distinguish between future and present. This is why if you have a goal, you should try to make your subconscious understand that you have already achieved that goal now. For example, if you want to achieve 10 million, 100 million, or even more, visualize, think, and feel as if you already possess it. Fifth, the subconscious mind cannot distinguish between imagination and reality. This is why you get goosebumps when watching a horror movie. Your conscious mind knows it's fake, but your subconscious cannot differentiate. So, leverage this secret of the subconscious to imagine the life and things you desire until even you believe it's real. Then, the universe will naturally respond and help you manifest it. Sixth, the subconscious mind controls 95% of our lives. It forms our habits, and we are products of those habits. 95% of what you do today is a repetition of yesterday, meaning your conscious awareness only accounts for about 5% of your time. Therefore, build good habits for yourself as early as possible. Seventh, repetition can create new beliefs for our subconscious mind. When you say or think something repeatedly for long enough, your subconscious will eventually start to believe it, even if it's completely untrue. Once you reach a certain frequency, you will begin to attract the things you've instilled in your subconscious, those things you frequently think about. This principle is also known as the law of attraction, a very real and extraordinary law of the universe. To achieve the success, wealth, prosperity, and happiness you desire, you need to brainwash yourself by reprogramming your subconscious mind and repeating your thoughts every day. So, how do we reprogram our subconscious? There are 8 simple steps to successfully reprogram your subconscious mind as you wish. The first step is to take out a piece of paper and write down your specific desires. It can be anything you want, including a lifestyle, a particular job, a car, or a house with a beautiful garden. Whatever it is, it must be clear and specific. The second step is to start visualizing that you have already achieved your desires and goals. Let these desires play out like a movie in your mind, and then feel them as if they are already a reality in your life. Remember that the subconscious mind cannot distinguish between imagination and reality. The third step is to stop watching images or movies that conflict with your beliefs. Because the subconscious is constantly influenced, you must ensure it receives the right influences. Only focus your attention and energy on things that help you achieve your desires and goals. The fourth step is to design a concise, positive affirmation for yourself, implying that you have already achieved your goal. For example, if you want to be successful, the affirmation could be, "I successfully signed the ABC project contract." If you want to have more money, you could start with, "I am very prosperous, and I have 1 billion in my bank account." Remember that the subconscious mind only operates in the present tense, so your affirmation needs to be designed for now asterisk, such as "I am" or "I have," not "I will" or "I want." The fifth step is to set an alarm on your phone to remind you to say your affirmations at a fixed time each day, and then repeat this daily. When you say the affirmation, visualize images related to those words. This might sound silly, but it's a truly viable method that can allow thoughts and ideas to penetrate and deeply embed themselves into your subconscious mind. The sixth step is to listen to the affirmations you've designed. Record your affirmations, turn them into an audio file, put it on your phone, and listen to it every night until you fall asleep. In this drowsy state, your subconscious mind is highly receptive to your affirmations. The seventh step is to start talking about your desires as if they have already come true. The eighth step is very simple. Repeat, repeat, and repeat. Habits and beliefs are formed through repetition. According to many studies, we need at least 21 days to form a new habit. So, try to repeat these methods for at least 21 days, and then you will see miracles happen. And finally, we need to explore methods for strengthening and mastering the subconscious. We have 4 types of energy waves in the brain. The first type is beta waves, brain waves in a state of stress. For example, beta brain waves appear when we are working or feeling highly anxious. The second type is alpha waves, brain waves in a relaxed state. Alpha waves appear when we close our eyes and imagine, meditate, or watch a movie. Therefore, we need to be highly conscious of how we absorb daily information. The third type is theta waves, brain waves that enter deep meditation. The fourth type is delta waves. These are brain waves in a state of deep sleep. When we sleep, our brain transitions from beta waves to alpha, then to theta, and finally to delta waves. With this change in brain waves, our brain gradually accesses the subconscious mind. We have 3 methods to help strengthen and master the subconscious. The first method is meditation. This is the most effective way to regulate our brainwaves. The time immediately after waking up is when the subconscious is most influenced, and before going to sleep is when brainwaves begin to reach deeper levels. If you meditate for 10 to 20 minutes during these 2 periods, right after waking up or before going to sleep, you will feel calmer throughout the day and find it easier to master your subconscious. The second method is to always be grateful. Be thankful for everything you want to have and everything you already have in this life. Express thanks and focus on the feeling of gratitude for 10 to 15 minutes before going to sleep or upon waking up. When you express gratitude, you will naturally receive more. When you are grateful, your thoughts will also shift in a positive direction, helping you to more easily attract good things. The final method is visualization. This is one of the methods that best helps you connect with and make your subconscious obedient to you. Begin practicing visualizing yourself in a completely new life, imagining yourself becoming the amazing person you want to be. You can learn more about this method through the book, The Attractor Factor: The Secret to Creating the Life You Want, by Joe Vital. When you practice these methods more each day, you will begin to let go of old self-images, and new thoughts and ideas will gradually and powerfully influence your subconscious. At this point, the universe will align people, circumstances, and things to come into your life, prompting you to act immediately. Once you act, persevere to the end, and you will reap success and the most wonderful things in life.